We're live.
Welcome, Phoenix Nation, to the year 2019. I am Josh Phoenix, and of course, sitting right to my right is my partner in crime, Jade Phoenix.
Hi. How are you? Happy 2019. We apologize for being MIA last week, but it was, if you can't really tell, I'm still not quite right. I was sick.
She's got the J virus.
Yeah, a little bit. The Fernando had gotten sick with bronchitis and decided to pass it along to me.
And nobody got time for that.
No, I don't. You know she's famous now. She has like money out the ass for like.
So is the same one from The Building Is on Fire. I said no. What?
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Because they rip everybody up in here.
Oh yeah.
But we figured a good way to start off 2019 was to just sort of
do our witchy thing,
burn a little bit of Palo Santo, and just remove all the energy that may not have been so positive in 2018 and just send it on its way.
That's what we're going to do right now. So if you guys are tuning in live, you can just imagine everything bad that took place for you in 2018 that you don't want following you into 2019 and just wave it away.
It's going up in smoke.
Going bye-bye. Because this is... Explain Palo Santo.
Okay, Palo Santo is a divine wood, specifically amongst, the hoodoos, the Santerias, because...
And since we're eclectic.
Yeah, we're eclectic. We go a little bit all over the place. Things that you would traditionally think to clean the energy of an area, things like sage, were not readily available in the Caribbean.
Mm-mm.
So they were using things like Palo Santo and Una de Gato to just cleanse the body, cleanse the mind, cleanse the soul.
And that's why we're using this today, because I have tons of sage, but you know what, honestly, we're starting the year off new, so why not try I've used this before, but you guys have never seen us use this before. Mm-hmm. So now we're using it, and that's what we're doing. We're taking every single bad energy, every single bad thought, everything negative, and we're just going, bye-bye. See ya, and...
Wouldn't want to be you.
That's it. That's all it takes. As I get it all over my computer.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. But there you go. We're staged up. No more negative energy.
Yep. Now with all the cleansing done, let's get to the part of the broadcast I know all of you are tuning in for, and that's this week's beer snobbery. And for those of you that religiously follow our Instagram, where every Wednesday before we broadcast, I tell you what I'm going to be reviewing. So if you check the Instagram, you would know that this week's beer is Mexican Cake by the Westbrook Brewing Company.
Yeah. So if you don't know our Instagram, it's obviously Instagram.com/the Feinics Gate. Follow us.
Check it out. We're always putting up silly crap up there, and I put up my beer snobberies before we broadcast.
And there's going to be other things that we're going to talk about later in the cast that are only going to be able to be seen on that Instagram.
Very true. Very true. So just offhand, it's called Mexican Cake. So I'm assuming it's going to be, for those of you that don't know what Mexican hot chocolate is, it's like our hot chocolate, but it's a bit thicker, and it's actually got I
think they put chili peppers.
Yeah, it's got chili peppers in it.
Yeah.
And traditionally, it's served very thick in a mug, piping hot, and then they give you.
That's what she said.
And then you usually have little churros that you dip into it.
That's what she said.
Well, yeah.
What can I say? I'm still a pervert. That hasn't changed.
That will never change for either of us.
Never.
But yeah. And I actually read on the description right here, it is brewed with cocoa nibs, vanilla beans, cinnamon, and habanero peppers.
Habanero. Yikes.
So I'm expecting a nice, smooth, a real glass of Mexican hot chocolate where it's got that little bit of a heat and a kick to it.
Yeah, but it usually comes on the tail end. Do you notice that?
Yeah, but that's the best place to have it.
Yes, that is
true. Because if it's like Carolina Reaper right out the gate, I'm not going to drink this thing.
Oh, dear God, no.
Okay, so let's see what we got.
Yeah. As he tastes it. Me, I'm actually able to drink a little bit, so I'm just having a strong bow. That's pretty much all. How's it taste?
Exactly what I was expecting.
A little bit of a kick.
On the swallow, you feel that little peppery.
Okay.
I thought I'm supposed to be the uber pervert here.
No, that's why we're twins. We do this.
But yeah, you get that peppery heat on the tail end of it.
after that first swallow.
Mind you, this is one sip of alcohol.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
No, yeah. This is just me letting the real me hang out because we no longer have certain things weighing us down.
Hey, that'll get us in Facebook jail if you let the real you hang out.
Yeah, that's true. People don't want to see that. Maybe later. After dark.
At night.
Oh. No, because I got rid of a lot of weight in more than one way. So why not let it all hang out? You know?
Yes, Dio, on the swallow. Yes, I know I said it. Let's move past it.
Never.
Never give up, never surrender.
No. But hi, Dio. Nice to see you. Happy 2019.
Welcome back.
Yes. Welcome back to our shenanigans. But so what would you give this beer on your normal beer snobbery scale?
Just because I know stouts are kind of a niche kind of beer. Usually you only see them getting
mixed with Jameson.
Oh, hey, let's not talk about one of my favorite drinks of all time. And I've actually, for those that don't know, my favorite drink is an Irish car bomb, which is a pint of Guinness with a shot that is mostly Jameson with a little bit of Baileys on top. You drop it in, and you shotgun it so the Baileys doesn't curdle.
And it's true because actually over the holidays you came over to Mama Jade's house.
Yes, I did.
And I, unfortunately, and this reasons why will be revealed afterwards, could not do the traditional. My family has a tradition. Thanksgiving and Christmas, we do car bombs. We don't. Every year, it's been since I was 21. So we're going on like 12 years now, 13 years now. And don't do the, yeah, I'm 33. I'm going to be 34. There, do your math, okay? I'm old. Bless you.
Thank you.
And basically, I couldn't do the car bomb this year, so my twin had to stand in for me. And
I've done it for years.
You have been doing it for years, but you hadn't done it in a while.
Well, then it's true.
Yeah. So he did the car bomb, and he was very happy.
Oh, I was very happy. And I found through my beer snobber, I've actually found different stouts, much like the Mexican cake that I'm drinking right now or other flavored stouts. And I found complimentary, because they have strawberry Baileys and caramel and mint and all that. And I've done different pairings of them.
He has.
And for the most part, they've all turned out really good. One that I can specifically recommend is if you can get the Southern Tier Creme Brulee Stout and have it with a little bit of the caramel Baileys. Specifically, if you can also get the stout edition of Jameson Caskmates to put into the shot, it's perfect. So there you go. There's your beer tip for the day. Enjoy.
Yes.
But
so
yeah,
on a scale, we'll say on a scale of 1 to 5 beers.
1 to 5. I'm gonna say 4 1/4.
4 1/4 beers.
I'll go 4 1/4 because it's a good stout. It delivers what it's advertising. But like I said, stouts are kind of a niche beer. They're only drank around certain times of the year. In the dead of summer, you're not going to catch somebody, except for like me drinking car bombs, drinking stouts in the summer.
I would.
I'd be able.
Weird. Weird or unique?
We're unique.
We're unique. I like that. We're unique.
We're unique.
So where can we find this beer? Where'd you get it?
I've actually had this in my collection for a couple of years. If I'm remembering correctly, I bought this at Superstar Beverage in West Islip when I was living out there. I just came in, I would normally come out and I would...
Benny! I miss you!
I would go out, I'd buy like a couple 6-packs to just keep in the fridge and then a couple for the collection.
Right.
So that's where I came across this.
Well, you know what? Google it if you can.
Yeah, Google it if you can. And you know what? I'm going to kick off 2019 with a bit of a unique thing. Something I used to do a lot in years past, but I haven't done it in a while just because I haven't had the time. And that is my little side venture of making craft beer bottle lamps.
Oh, yeah, those were beautiful.
Yes. For those that are interested in seeing what I've done in the past and what I actually will have in stock, go to...
We're going to have all the links.
Yeah, also. Well, no, it's just that the Drunken Enlightenment page.
Yes, but we will also add all links on our Facebook page, which obviously you can go to, give us a like, and then shoot over there and buy his product. Because it's awesome.
Yes, so on the Facebook posting of this cast, if you are interested in having a custom, one-of-a-kind craft beer bottle lamp made from this very bottle that is on this show.
Or any that you may have kept for yourself.
Yes, just comment on the post itself.
Or send us an email.
No.
Okay.
Just comment on the post, X1. I'm going to give this 10 days. After 10 days, I'm going to put all the X1s into a randomizer.
Ooh.
And I'm going to randomize it 3 times. The first name on the list is going to win this beer bottle lamp made with my care and love, sent to you completely free of cost. That's my 2019 gift to the Feinics Nation followers.
That's true. Me, I'll make you something. I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to be gifting to the Feinics Nation just yet for 2019 besides me. So, yeah. Hashtag May.
It's gonna be May.
No, not till April. Ah.
Yes.
Anyways,
but, yeah, before we jump into the meat of our cast, okay.
I know there's something wrong with me.
Those that are watching can see I'm wearing one of the T-shirts I got for Christmas, and it's all the Marvel characters forming into the face of Stan Lee. Stan Lee, we still miss you.
We do.
But, 2019 has just kicked off, and we've already lost a couple of big, important names.
Yeah.
First, and definitely priority to the both of us, is WWE Hall of Fame announcer Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yeah.
Now, those of us that started watching wrestling in the 80s, in the age of Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, etc., no, wrestling wouldn't have been what it was if it wasn't for Mean Gene Okerlund.
No, it's true.
Because I can remember being 6, 7 years old and hearing Hulk Hogan go, "Let me tell you something, Mean Gene."
Yep, I could still hear it.
Well, he just said it on Raw, too.
I know, I did. I saw that part.
Which...
I was a little teary-eyed.
I was a little teary-eyed.
I had a little bit of a
but I am going to mention, he still comes out to Real American.
Yes, he does.
And it's oddly fitting considering some of the controversy he has found himself underneath in the past couple of years.
We don't need to talk about that.
But no, it's just very funny because it proves he is a real American. Not saying, just saying. And the other one, like somebody I knew, I don't know if everybody knows, Bob Einstein, also was known as Super Dave Osborne.
Yeah.
Which was, he was supposed to be Evel Knievel, but he was a funny Evel Knievel. Like he would intentionally crash, or it would always look like he did something to mess himself up. And it was all a big joke. But, then he moved on to shows like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Well, I'm not personally a fan of that show.
I am.
A lot of people do like the show, and he was a part of it. So... Yep.
And he was a big part of it. He was actually very good.
And another one for if we maybe have somebody that's a little more seasoned watching tonight, that would be Captain from Captain and Tennille. And I believe they all passed away on the same exact day.
Or either within 48 hours of each other.
It was all really close.
I mean, and we're only, 9 days into the new year?
So 2019 is not playing around.
No.
But I've seen it all over Facebook, and I agree with it. 2019, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you take Betty White, I'm going to riot.
No, Betty White has to live forever.
Betty White will live forever. Betty White is an honorary member of the Feinics Nation. She will always rise. No Betty White.
Don't even put that out into the universe, though.
Everybody's putting it out to the universe.
I know. But, on top of all the celebrity deaths that we lost, him and I have both experienced personal loss in the last week or so. You lost a very good friend of yours from work, and so did I.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was somebody I worked with a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Still don't know what really happened, but my memory of this individual, and out of respect for his family, I'm going to keep his name off the air.
Well, we're not mentioning any names about our coworkers.
But I remember this person, as well as his wife, when I was a paramedic student, were the first people that weren't my preceptors that were offering me advice, giving me, sort of mnemonics and little tricks and tips to help me study, up to the point where they both whipped out IV start kits and had me start lines on them. Out of nowhere. They were like, all right, just go start an IV on us. I was like, okay, whatever you say. So, yeah, that on that.
Yeah. He was a good person. I knew him in passing, like from work and stuff, but I didn't know him the way Josh knew him. Me, I actually lost 2 people very close to me, all literally within like the last few days. One was a coworker that had was killed in the line of duty. You guys probably, if you are in New York, you probably saw it all over the news, but he passed. And then I had also lost a friend from my charity group. He had passed, I think, like either right before New Year or right after. I'm a little bit not really good with dates. So he literally was like the first, like the biggest, he's going to leave one of the biggest holes in my life. Like when I met this guy, like, cause he didn't live here. He was from here, but he didn't live here. And, the BDC is a very big part of my life. The Black Death Crew, our charity group and everything like that. Very big. And, I've been part of them for years now. And the loss of one of our own, and he was so young. I think he was like either my age or maybe just a little bit older. He left a giant hole in the group that most people are probably never going to be filled. And I'm going to miss him a lot. And fuck you, 2019, for starting off like that. But we're hoping that since you are one of our sacred numbers, or ending in one of our sacred numbers, that you're not going to be the fucking what's the shit sandwich is the best thing I'm going to call it, that 2018 was. So
yeah, 2018 was a fairly large shit sandwich.
It was bad. And and that's why, if you see smoke in the camera, it's because I'm also burning incense on top of what we also did with the Palo Santo to cleanse the air and get rid of everything that we needed and left behind in 2018, because we left quite a few things behind in 2018.
Yeah.
People, podcasts, shows, places, things. I mean, we're starting off 2019, right? We dropped a good 500-600 pounds. Well, not counting my own personal weight loss, because like I said, I was going to mention that I got, right before Christmas, because my ass is crazy, I got a gastric sleeve, which most people don't realize is when they go in and they take 60% of your stomach and remove it. And everybody goes, oh, was that elective surgery? No, I had to have this done.
No, that's because one of my exes also had it proven medically necessary to have bariatric surgery because, stress lives releases cortisol, and then that's really hard fat to get rid of. Yeah, then on top of that, also, I have some medical issues that was like prevalent, and it was getting really bad. So the doctor said, we got to pull the trigger. We got to do it now. Might as well do it while you're young and you can heal. So, upside, I've lost that. And upside, I've lost almost 30 pounds since the surgery, and the surgery was December 12th. So I'm down 30 pounds almost, because I'm like right on the edge. Thank you. So that's what we mean when we say we've lost a lot of weight. I mean, obviously not 500-600 pounds, but if you add up all the people that we've decided to leave in 2018, it's probably about that. So as
this is good stuff.
Yeah, because you missed it.
I did. This is the first time. I'm not really supposed to be drinking anything carbonated. So since that is very lightly carbonated, I'm getting away with it. That's good. But we should.
I'm not going to say nothing, but stouts are super lightly carbonated too.
You want me to taste it?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to taste it. So I'm going to taste it.
This is the first beer she's had in over a month.
2. Remember, all liquid diet. Yeah. Oh, it does have a nice little kick. And it does actually taste like a Mexican hot chocolate. Ooh. Yeah, there it is.
You're feeling the heat.
I'm feeling my habaneros now. Woo! Okay. I don't do spice. So if you can see me, like, I'm getting a little flushed right here because I don't do spice.
She's getting the Irish flush.
Whew. Oh, man. I don't do spice at all. I actually do not like spice, but that's good.
Except pumpkin spice.
And, like, what's another big change? I mean, as I keep doing this, what's another big change I did for 2019? I changed my hair again.
Even though, is that really a surprise knowing you?
No. But, yeah, for 2019, at least for the first quarter, I am going purple.
Can you dye it with all the colors of her hair?
No, most people can't keep up. No.
No.
Mm-hmm. But there's that. And what else are we going to talk about? We should give shout outs, though. We're going to be giving some shout outs now.
Yeah.
Let's definitely shout out Podcast City Network.
Podcast City Network. They've always been really, really good to us. Anytime we have any questions as to, what should we do about this? What do you think about this? Yada, yada.
Any advice on, certain things and ideas that we have. And I will be down there at the end of this month. I will be down in Florida with the rest of all the people on Podcast City Network for our 1-year anniversary.
Yep. Yeah, Chris and Denver have been really, really great to us, just answering our questions, always being just a listening ear no matter what we need to know.
It's true.
And also we're going to shout out that
we have a new Podbean. We have a new Podbean.
So if you want to look up our content, it's going to be even simpler than it was before.
A lot simpler than it was before. We have our own Podbean now. All of our previous episodes are currently there. So if you ever want to go back and listen to how it was before Josh joined the cast and how it was when I used to be with Arthur and how it was at Final Fortress and all that stuff, go ahead, take a listen. It's all there. Tonight's episode will be up there. Where you can find that, podbean.com/the Feinics Gate. Or did I make the Feinics Gate podcast? You could probably search either or and find it. But everything is under that name. So we have a new Podbean.
Download the app and then just put in the Feinics Gate and it'll pop right up. Trust me, I tried it already.
Oh, yeah.
It's really simple to find our content.
Very simple.
Yeah.
What else do we want to shout out?
Podbean, Podcast City Network.
Beer.
Alcohol. Alcohol is always a big shout out here on the Feinics Gate.
Alcohol is always a big shout out. We want to shout out.
But I actually I actually had the thought about a minute and a half before I walked through the door today. And I know some people out there really do enjoy the beer snobbery. I want to make it a little more interactive. So starting next week on Tuesdays, I'm going to be posting up a picture of 3 different beers. And I want everybody out there that watches and listens and tunes in to give their opinion. What beer out of the 3 that I pick every week do you want me to review? What do you want to know how it tastes?
Where do you want to find it?
Yeah, where do you want, I'll do my best to locate whatever beer I review, as long as it's not an antiquated member of my collection.
Yeah, exactly.
That I've had, because you remember the video from the day I passed my state exam. I'd had that beer for like 3 years before I drank it.
That's true. You were sitting on it.
Oh my God. Look for the record. Oh my God. It was so fucking good. It was a Brooklyn Brewery Black Ops Stout from 2011.
Which I don't think they even make anymore.
They still do. They still make the Black Ops.
They make the Black Ops, but it's not obviously that vintage.
No. I won that in a raffle at Long Island Craft Beer Week in like 2012, 2013.
Which we will probably frequent this year.
Oh yeah, there will be beer snobbery outside of the gate in the coming year.
So you can also follow us on our individual Instagram pages if you want to see things like that. Like, obviously, we also cosplay. So we are going to be debuting a shit ton of new cosplays this year.
Classic characters we know, original characters, maybe
our spins on some.
Yeah, even a couple of gender bends, maybe.
Definitely.
There's going to be a couple gender bends, perhaps.
Yep. I mean, we're
not going to spill the tea on it.
Not just yet. But I mean, we are also planning on debuting new segments for the Feinics Gate as well.
As we said, there are certain segments you will only be able to see on the Feinics Gate Instagram.
Because we will not be posting it up here on the Facebook page. We will not be announcing it here in the cast either. This is exclusive content that you can only get if you follow us on Instagram.
And let me give you a piece of advice. You're going to want to know about this.
Yeah. Because it comes with free prizes.
It comes with prizes.
Yeah.
It comes with your 15 minutes of fame.
True. It's very true.
So tune in.
You really
keep an eye on keep an eye on the Instagram.
Yeah, because we're also not going to tell you exactly when this is going to happen. You have to be on the Instagram.
So tune in. Be there or be square.
Yes, true. And then I'll be broadcasting obviously live through the Instagram, only through the Instagram, honestly, while I'm down in Florida for the 1-year anniversary with Podcast City Network. What's also happening that weekend? Oh yeah, you can shout out to the second rounds New York City. They're going to be at PowCon. So all of my cosplay friends, if you are there, say hi. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything special, I think, except hosting the cosplay contest. I'm not really sure. Probably. Don't really pay attention. But yeah, so that's where they'll be at the end of this month. And I'll be with the Florida edition, I think, as well for the 1-year anniversary. They're going to be there. So,
well, being that the party is in Florida, it would be odd for them to not show.
Not necessarily. People have lives.
Oh my God, my travel! I just can't make the trip.
Hard apple cider. Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Ha! Anyways, but yeah, so one thing for definite is that Josh and I will be at Big Apple Con in March. That's March 9th and 10th, and we will definitely be there. I think also NYC edition is going to be there as well. But screw that and look for us. Yeah, that's definite. That's the one thing that him and I can definitely tell you we are going to be at.
We're going to be Big Apple this year.
I will be debuting a new cosplay there. That's all I'm going to tell you.
And I will be as well. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
Bubba was my best good friend. He was.
And the other thing is also these announcements that we are planning on making for this special thing that's going to be happening only at conventions, mind you.
Con only.
Con only. This announcement will be happening where you can win 3 types of prizes from the Feinics Gate. We're not going to tell you what kind of prizes, but they're pretty fucking cool.
I would say they are.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we've already gone into pre-production of most of them. Some of them are already being fabricated. So you're going to want to be there.
Yes. But in all fairness, as much as there is a chance with this new unique segment for victory and prizes, there is a chance for shame. There is a chance for shame and ridicule. We're warning you first.
Because seriously, don't expect to walk up to us and us to give you something just for being there, because that's not how it works.
No, you give us stuff just for being there.
You give us pleasure and pride.
And love.
And love, because we love you, our listeners and viewers.
Because we wouldn't have a podcast without you guys.
That is true. We wouldn't. And on top of that, we will be coming to you live almost every week, except obviously the week I go to Florida. Then you'll only find our episode on Podbean. So you'll be warning of that. The 23rd, we will not be podcasting live. You'll find our episode on Podbean. Right? That's a good thing now? Yeah, that's a good thing. It's good.
Yeah.
Good. So, it's good.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Anyways, what else did we want to talk about? Well, besides Big Apple Con being the only one that we're actually going to, we are confirmed. But I mean, like, not counting our normals, which is obviously like Eternal Con, New York City Comic Con, and WinterCon.
And then I thought we were
and Kineticon.
Kineticon in July.
We are going to Kineticon in July. That's confirmed as well.
Which would be my second Kineticon because I went for the first time last year.
I've never been. I'm excited.
And I can say it's a smaller, more intimate con, much like WinterCon. But they
Hi, Dominique. Hi.
Hi. They don't skimp. The guest panels they had, or the guests they had signing autographs last year, it was recent people, popular people. Not, to spill the tea a little bit, last year they had a lot of voice talent from Sailor Moon, which is when I met Susan Roman, the voice of Sailor Jupiter, in person.
He freaked.
Oh, I freaked, even though she's like 2 feet tall in real life.
I know, she's tiny. Meanwhile, Sailor Jupiter is like 5'9".
Yeah, she's the tallest scout.
No, Sailor Uranus is taller.
Oh, Uranus is taller? Yeah.
But and anyway, Dominique, I know it's your birthday, but we'll still make sure to give you a shout out on Instagram and Facebook because we love you. So there's that. Don't worry. Just because we're not coming to you live through this craziness doesn't mean that we're not going to be on our actual Facebook and the Instagram and any other social media that we have. Can't wait to hear your opinions about Captain Marvel.
Brie Larson looks really hot in the costume. There's my opinion on Captain Marvel.
I physically cannot wait for this movie. It comes out right before my birthday.
The movie looks really, really good.
I'm so hyped for it. And that's the other thing. 2019.
And they got it in there just in time that I don't know if they're going to do it, but if they wanted to, they could stick her in Avengers Endgame.
If they didn't already.
But I'm saying, like, storyline-wise, that movie premieres with enough time that it would make sense if she showed up.
Possibly, but also remember that there is certain storylines where Captain Marvel did not exist in this time.
True.
So we'll see. I am super hyped about Captain Marvel. I mean, let's talk about some of the things that we're really excited for in 2019. And we could go movies.
Yeah.
Obviously, we just mentioned Captain Marvel, which is March 9th.
Captain Marvel and yes. Avengers Endgame, which I believe
April.
is April.
Uh-huh.
Now, once again, let me just say that movie proves once again that America's sweetheart is not Taylor Swift. It's not Sandra Bullock.
It's Thanos.
No, it's Paul Rudd. It's Paul Rudd.
No, I know.
Paul Rudd is America's sweetheart because recently, over the past 5-10 years, you put him in a movie, he steals the show. Civil
do you mean
War.
5-10 years? It's been ever since he came out in Clueless.
He didn't steal the show in Clueless. Civil War, he stole the show.
Are you okay?
Him and T'Challa stole the Civil War.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if you want to go old school Paul Rudd, I've been
Role models.
I love that freaking movie.
Movie's awesome.
They teased the after credits of Infinity War. See? Ha ha! Told you.
Hi, you guys remember me? Scott
She
Lang?
has to be in Endgame. Well, they have to do a lot of things. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will.
Yes. But since we're talking about movies,
I'm excited.
Another big one that I was originally not excited about, and then I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, let me see where this goes, is Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now, I'm an old school Godzilla fan with the horrible dubbing and
the horrible puppetry.
Where
you could see the string.
and then, they had to have Godzuki, who was goofy and blew smoke rings, and it was all cute. I love those movies. But I watched the trailer for Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Mothra.
Yeah, Mothra. But I'm cautiously optimistic that it's going to be a decent nod to the old school kaiju movies.
I'm hoping. Because, you had that horrible Godzilla that they did with Matthew Broderick back in, 1990-something?
And then the sequel to that. And then the horrible one that came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But
Mothra for Prez!
Yes! Mothra for Prez, and that's not fake news.
No, it's not. But there's that. All right, so you're a little bit more excited about the Godzilla movie than I am. Personally, I like Godzilla, but that was more of my younger brother's thing. Then Fernando really likes it. So. And then
it's a hit or miss with the upcoming live action Disney movies.
Aladdin is already gonna suck.
Yeah,
I haven't even seen it yet. It's gonna fucking suck.
Now, can I go on a tangent for a minute here?
You can go on your tangent.
Will Smith is an established actor. He's been in front of our eyes for decades.
Yeah.
But recently, he's been the king of miscast. They keep putting him in parts that he has no right to be in.
Not no right, just shouldn't be.
Deadshot. First and foremost, Deadshot.
And they are coming out with a Suicide Squad 2, so he's coming and reprising the character.
Yeah, he's gonna reprise the character.
Oh god.
But you know what? Suicide Squad did pave the way for Glass.
Yeah.
Because they're all kind of looked at as
outlaws. I'm excited for that.
I'm so excited for Glass. For those of you that don't know, Glass is a merging of the worlds of Unbreakable and Split, which is two of the better M. Night Shyamalan movies out there.
Yes.
You have Mr. Glass, and you have, oh my God, what's Bruce Willis's character from Unbreakable? They're two characters.
The security guard, because I don't think they ever said his name.
Well, his name's on his shirt patch in Split, because they gave the nod that they were going to merge them in Split.
Yes.
When the girl's in the diner and he's sitting right next to her with his shirt on.
Yes. Okay.
And Split, which gives us the Beast amongst the thousands of other personalities.
Well, that movie itself,
a
lot of people with Split were actually split on whether it was good or whether it was
bad. I thought it was great.
Do you believe I haven't seen it?
We're gonna have to correct
that. I know.
It was a good movie.
2018 was a bad year for movies with me. I actually really didn't see a lot.
Yeah, neither did I really.
It really wasn't a year for movies with me.
No. But, however, yes, we're not enthused about the live action Aladdin, even though until I found out that Will Smith was playing the genie, I was
still pissed about that.
I was actually jazzed for this movie because I liked the whole way that they did the Cave of Wonders, where it literally was just a structure, and then when it collapsed, it just collapsed into a pile of sand. There was no escape.
Yeah, all right, that's Disney movie magic with CGI. But you know what? They did the same fucking shit in Aladdin, the cartoon, and it was Robin Williams. Do not touch Robin Williams shit. Leave it alone. I've been saying
you got
this
away with
for
Jumanji
months.
because you took an alternate take on the idea.
They're doing another one.
Are they?
I heard about it. They're doing Jumanji 2, where now it's a computer game instead of a video game, a la Oregon Trail.
In the jungle, you must wait until the dice read 5 or 8. Now
it's not 2058. Leave it alone.
Yeah. Now then.
Anyways.
Other Disney live action movies.
Because it came out in 2018? No! Shit! Anyways,
Sheet! I hate fucking guard dogs.
So much fucking guard dogs. I hate them.
There are some Disney movies that were optimistic about. The Lion King being one of them.
The Lion King dissenter is real. Yes, it is. We know. I mean, scabies apparently is making a comeback. And
Fire
scurvy.
stations. But, yeah.
Anyways.
The Lion King, they got back the original Mufasa, which instantly put me on board.
Of course.
As soon as they heard everything, the light touches, I was like, so much yes!
No, James Earl Jones is the only man that can ever do Mufasa. I don't give a fuck who you are.
He's also the only person that can beat Darth Vader.
Facts. My issue with this is Nala's voice casting.
Beyonce?
Yeah.
Queen Bee?
I don't know. I'm hoping... I mean, I was kind of hoping they'd bring back Jeremy Irons for Scar, but they didn't, and I'm okay with it because the guy that they did get to do it is very good with his voice. So, Lion King, we are optimistic about. Dumbo.
But still on the Lion King for a second.
Okay, sorry.
I do have a bone to pick, and that's the fact that they completely renamed the hyenas. We all loved Shenzi, Bonzi, and Ed.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know what they named them.
They gave them African names.
Because Shenzai. Oh, no, it sounds a little more Japanese, but whatever.
Well, bonsai is Japanese.
Yeah. Bonsai!
So, there's that. But,
yeah, but Dumbo.
Tim Burton.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, children. Yes, Tim Burton is remaking Dumbo.
Tim Burton is the one that's directing it.
Yeah.
And so he was also producer?
Yes.
Yes.
So we all know there's one scene that's going to be epic beyond belief, and that's Pink Elephants.
We hope so. But then also you got to remember that Tim Burton also did Alice in Wonderland.
That had its good and its bad points. Through the Looking Glass wasn't that great.
He didn't do that one, did he?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It was the same stylistic.
Let's not get this twisted. Tim Burton, honestly, is one of our ultimate artistic gods. And
speaking of Tim Burton, Beetlejuice 2.
No, that was a rumor.
No, I think it's actually happening.
I heard it was just a rumor. I don't know. It's up in the air. But they are doing a Ghostbusters 2.
Yes, with the original cast.
Yeah, they actually are bringing back the original Ghostbusters.
Well,
obviously,
the original 3.
They can't bring back Raimi, but you know what I'm saying. Like, they are doing a Ghostbusters 2. I just don't know if that's coming out this year or next year. So there's that to look forward to. I mean, honestly, a lot of people shit on the new Ghostbusters with like McCarthy and everything. I actually kind of liked it.
I liked it.
I liked it. You know why?
It was its own original take on the lore.
There you go. I liked it, because it wasn't the whole, oh, what the fuck are you doing? And, and plus, I'm sorry, like, the actors that they got to play, I liked them. I enjoyed them, and they really made it funny.
You had Melissa McCarthy, Kate McKinnon.
Yeah, that's my boo.
Kristen Wiig, and Big Leslie Jones.
Yes. We love Leslie.
And still, they were able to fold all 4 remaining original Ghostbusters into the storyline somewhere.
Yeah, you had a bust of Raimi.
In the beginning, Bill Murray was the ghost psychologist,
or whatever.
Ernie Hudson was
Leslie's uncle,
who was a funeral director, and Dan Aykroyd was a cab driver.
I love that. And they actually are bringing all 3 of them back for the second one. So
you know what that means?
I Ain't Afraid No Ghosts.
I Ain't Afraid No Ghosts and appearances at cons.
Yes. I actually have met Ernie Hudson before, though. I have a picture. It's right up. It's up there. It's over there.
Yes, you have.
I met him at, I think it was it New York City Comic-Con?
And it's in front of the Ecto 1.
Yes. Actually, I think it was at an Eternal Con that I met Ernie Hudson. So, and he is so fucking nice. He'll stand there and talk to you if they let him. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
Much like Sean Astin. Thanks, Sean.
Who we met at WinterCon, and we did talk about. What else? Oh! And then on top of that, didn't Asuka go to win her championship right after we gave her luck and wished her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Asuka is currently SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yeah.
Right after we met her at WinterCon
and gave her our witchy blessings. So don't mess with us. We are actually pretty good.
Because you ain't ready for Asuka because Asuka's got our back. Or we got Asuka's back.
We got Asuka's back. So. Whatever. Anyways, but I'm cautiously optimistic about Dumbo only because it kind of feels like they may have gone a little bit more focus on the human interaction as opposed to the elephantal interaction. Is that a word? Elephantal?
It is.
I'm making it.
It is now.
It's now. I'm coining it.
Yeah.
Hashtag Feinics Gate wordplay.
They played very smart because in the trailer they took the one moment that would punch us all right in the feels, and that was the trailer.
Baby mine! Oh, my uterus! It was like, no! Right,
because I mean, I've spoken to loads of people.
There's not a single person.
That is the first scene of the original Dumbo that always comes to mind with them.
Baby mine.
Yes.
Yeah, that and the magic feather. You know, which I don't know how they're gonna play in the racist crows.
Because I done seen a lot of things, but I done not seen that flying in current cinema.
I don't know, but and like another thing I saw a trailer for actually this year. And do you remember the movie What Women Want with Mel Gibson?
Yeah.
Well, now they're doing a movie called What Men Want. Yeah.
Show up naked, bring a pizza.
And it's with the chick that plays Cookie or whatever her name is on what is that crazy show that everybody watches? Empire.
Oh, Taraji P. Henson.
Thank you, Taraji P. Henson. Thank you. Brain fart. There you go.
Chronic cerebral flatulence.
It's been happening a lot more lately since the surgery. I think it's because I can't eat food. So no food equals no brain nutrients. So whatever. But I'm still a genius. It doesn't matter. Don't give me that judgy look. I can feel you judging me. I can feel it.
I can feel your judgments.
I feel your judgments. But yeah. So they're making that movie, and she's supposed to be, and you know how he was an advertising exec? Well, now she's supposed to be like a sports exec. And nobody wants to work with her because she doesn't know what men want.
But then magically she can read their minds.
Yeah, now. magic, whatever. I mean, I'm probably gonna, watch it.
I think
just not in theaters.
I think I'm gonna skip it.
But
however, now
there's
another movie I saw a trailer for that's coming out this year, and while I like the base story around it, I don't like the way they went about it. And that movie is The Boy That Would Be King.
Yes.
Where
it's based on
it's another King Arthur in modern times, traveling through time periods. The only thing I kind of like is that
where's the horse? Can we remove the carcass so they can stop beating it?
Yeah. Well, I'll give fair credit. They did do one thing where Merlin appears as a younger man, and they show a scene in the trailer where he sneezes and reverts back to the old man because he breaks that glamour for a second.
Okay.
Which was kind of cool, but it's kind of like, all right, oh yeah, the kid that everybody picks on ends up being, the wielder of Excalibur. Now, she and I are big Arthurian legend people. But
because
now speaking on that realm, for those of you that are out there that are playing Smite, they just released God number 99, and it is King Arthur.
And it's voiced by Jason David Frank.
Yeah, boy. Get it.
So the Green Ranger's going to be in wrestling now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So he's doing that.
He's doing his thing.
John Wick 3, you're right. We were getting to that, yes. Dio. Stop rushing us. You ain't the boss of us, Dio.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
Right?
Yes, but
John Wick 3.
John Wick 3.
And he has dogs. He has 2 in this movie, I'm pretty sure. I was told my friend goes, he has 2 dogs in this one. I was like,
oh. Doggos.
Oh, no.
But
yeah, so John Wick
3 is definitely, because John Wick 1 was great. John Wick 2 is even better.
I know.
It's like one of those, that's a rare movie where the sequel is better than the original, which makes us think that the third one is going to be just as good, if not better.
Hope.
Well, I mean,
but then again, it's Keanu Reeves, and honestly, I've yet to see a movie where Keanu Reeves is doing action that he sucks at.
Facts.
And there was talk, Bill and Ted.
Oh my God.
There's going to be another Bill and Ted.
That would be so epic.
No, it's actually been announced. Oh, and they announced the Jay and Silent Bob just went into pre-production.
Yeah.
But it's being done by them, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic.
I'm cautiously optimistic about that. But, I mean, that should be more than enough with movies that we're talking about. I want to talk about a show that's coming out. Several shows that are coming out.
Actually, I'm
really excited, but go ahead.
I want to talk about a show that I was aware of when it was in Asia, but now it's come to America, and the first episode was
The Masked Singer.
The Masked Singer.
It's so good. I watched it.
Did you?
I did.
Yes. And I'm going to take the credit. Before they even unmasked the first singer, I knew who it was. And when they unmasked it, and now, mind you,
no.
If I could conference in my partner from work the night I watched it,
Matrix.
She would.
She was bringing up the Matrix about Keanu Reeves.
But you know what? It wasn't really him.
But he still acted the shit out of it.
He acted it. No, but I mean, you can't blame.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Tony.
It's the Phoenix Nation's
official mascot.
Official mascot who needs to always be in our shot. Anyways, no.
I can't fault Keanu for the Matrix.
No, wasn't the Masked Singer on tonight?
Yes, the Masked Singer is on tonight.
It's on Wednesdays.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil for those that are going to go and watch it. I'm not going to spoil who the
first. You can watch it on Hulu.
Yeah. I'm not going to spoil who the first unmasked singer was.
No.
All you got to know is when you see who it was, no, I picked it up before they unmasked him.
Yeah, he did. So that was a really good debut show. Believe it or not.
And I have my theories as to who some of the other masked singers are. As the show progresses, we'll see how rad I was.
It's true. It's true. You know what also, Dominique does remind us of one more movie that is coming out at the end of this year.
Episode 9.
Episode 9. Please don't fuck it up! Please don't fuck it up. I mean, you fucked up Solo so fucking badly, and everybody was crying.
And you
fucked up 7.
And you did poor Indiana Jones a la Saturday Night Fever. For those of our older audience that have saw that movie, there's a scene in that movie that makes me think of what they did to poor Indiana Jones.
It's true. Either way, I'm really, but that's at the end of the year. And obviously as more things come up about it, we're going to hype that shit up because trust me, the hype train is going to leave the station. I mean, we're just right now docking and loading up the luggage.
Because we don't get hype. We stay hyped.
We stay hyped. Choo choo, motherfucker, choo choo. JJ is, JJ's back. Yes. So, that is what it is. But, my whole thing is actually, I'm really excited for a show that's coming out, and it's not a continuation, it's a brand new show, because yes, I will bring up Game of Thrones, Dio, relax, is a show that's coming out on Prime called Good Omens.
Good Omens.
Yeah.
It's a la the novel written by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett.
And Neil Gaiman actually is...
Sandman.
Yes, and on top, which I have cosplayed characters from, and on top of that, Neil Gaiman has been completely and utterly involved in this project from beginning until end. So he's there. Mm-hmm. So everything it's got John Hamm in it. It's got David Tennant in it. What's the other one? No, I can't remember. He was in Twilight and he played the bad vampire. He was also in the...
Which bad vampire?
The main one, Arrow.
Oh, Arrow.
Sheen. Something Sheen.
Michael Sheen?
Michael Sheen.
Michael Sheen.
Yes, I'm smart.
SMRT.
Yes, SMRT. He plays the angel. David Tennant plays the demon.
Yes.
And they're best friends. Yeah. I can't wait to see how it's done because the trailers alone just look fantastic.
It looks great. Do yourselves a favor because it is going to be a little different just so you get a general idea.
Hi, Auntie Fran.
Go read the book before the show
premieres. Yes.
I've read Good Omens. It is a great read.
So good. We actually...
You will not be able to put it down once the storyline starts going.
We should maybe talk about adding that into a book club. The Feinics Gate book club.
Yes. Good Omens gets the official Feinics Gate book club stamp of approval.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet. I haven't.
You haven't read it yet?
No, I haven't.
You should do that.
I haven't had a chance. I've been doing things. Preparing for the year of the Phoenix. Okay? Even though it is the year of the pig. Pig. Anyway. Yes, let's talk about the show that everybody is waiting for. April cannot come soon enough.
April is coming.
Game of Thrones! Oh, I need you to come back. So what's it been, over a year?
It's been over a year. Have you had the hatchling yet, Emilia Clarke? That's why they held it back, because Emilia Clarke was pregnant.
I think she did.
Well, I'm sure she did. If they
they held it back, but also because they're done shooting. They were officially done shooting last year.
And they just held it back?
They just held it back because they want to torture us because it is the last season. It is the final go. Because remember, we are in territory that does not exist for this season because the books do not follow this season. The books ended before this season. And I have read all the Game of Thrones books. Thank you very much because I love it that much. I even read the graphic novels that they did about it too.
Yeah.
Why is the season so short? Because there's no book.
They're all on original content at this point.
Basically anything and everything that they put in this season, that fucking writer has to make into his novel. Like, he has to somehow either use it or elaborate on it into the next novel. Because he didn't write it.
No,
it's not. He consulted He's a consultant on this season.
So, in a manner of speaking, HBO did give George R.R. Martin the floppy wiener. Floppy wiener, floppy wiener.
Which I'm sure that there's certain people in that show that miss their wieners very much.
Theon Greyjoy.
Poor Theon.
It's just a pork sausage. That's what she said.
Giggity.
All right.
All right. Yeah, the funny thing is for some reason, I'm not laughing at that as hard as I was in the beginning of the show when you were just making random puns. Who knew? But either way, yes, I am so looking forward to that. Who said this? What about the prequel show of Game of Thrones? I don't know. Do you know about that?
No.
I don't even know about that.
I think we're going to have to do a little bit of research. We're going to have to do some research,
Dio. We're going to thank you for pointing out something that we need to look at.
Yeah. We, as always, here on the Feinics Gate, we welcome audience participation because there might be something you know about that we might not have been privy to, but we will definitely look into it now.
It's true. I mean, in this crazy game of entertainment, we can't pay attention to everything. Some things are going to get past the radar. Not many, but some. What else are you excited for?
Let's see. Well, unfortunately, I'm the reverse of excited that.
What are you dreading then?
No, I'm not dreading. It's more I'm upset that a show that is not even 2 seasons deep is already getting canceled. And I really liked the storyline. I liked the cast. It was all going good. I don't know why it got canceled, and that's Midnight Texas.
No.
Midnight Texas has officially been canceled.
I like that show.
For those of you that don't know, Midnight Texas was written by Charlene Harris, who also
did?
wrote the True Blood books.
Yes.
But it's a different set of novels. Everybody's a little special in here in Midnight Texas, and I really liked it. I was actually very, very upset that I couldn't attend Comic-Con on Sunday when the whole fucking cast was there.
But you needed a special ticket to get into their panel. It was annoying.
It would have been worth it.
I know. But Dominique wants to know, do you think that Arya will take the throne? Bran is the most powerful technically. Yes, but as him becoming the three-eyed raven, he can no longer take the throne.
Yes.
He can no longer hold a position of office like that because he has to train the next three-eyed raven. So Bran will not be taking the throne.
No, Bran will not take the Iron Throne.
No.
I'm actually not even sure that Jon and Dany are going to sit on the throne together.
No, they're not. I don't think they are.
I don't think they are.
I
would not be surprised to find out that Arya ends up sitting on the Iron Throne at the end of all this.
If she survives.
I think she will, because remember, she has that training where she is nobody.
Training is training. Just because you have training doesn't mean you can win.
But nobody would see her coming.
Okay, nobody saw the Feinics Gate coming, and yet here we are.
Exactly. That's my point exactly.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I think that's going to be up to debate. I want Arya to
because she is a badass little girl.
She is so fucking awesome.
Even though she dies on the first stage of Super Mario Brothers.
I know.
For those of you that don't know the reference, they did a kids try video years and years ago where it was kids trying the old 8-bit Nintendo Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Maisie Williams was on that challenge and she died 5 seconds into the first stage.
Yep.
When she went, oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's upped her gamer profile since then.
I hope so.
Now, speaking of gaming.
Kingdom Hearts
3, yes.
Oh my god, only 20 more days. 20 more days. I have it reserved. I love it.
Not only that, but what is the Feinics Gate going to start doing in 2019 as a result to gaming?
What are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're making a Twitch.
We're making a Twitch. So, I mean, it's going to start off specifically Smite and probably like Overwatch and maybe a couple other games, but we are going to be streaming our content.
Well, yeah, we're going to be streaming the content. Obviously, we're going to be streaming games that we already have, but we will also be doing live streams of the brand new games that we get. Because, like we said, we're pretty big gamers. And I am going to be setting up a Twitch that we can both access. So there's going to be days where you're with Josh. There's going to be days that you're with me.
And there's going to be days where you're with both of us.
Yeah, when we actually go and we destroy everyone in Smite. Keep you.
Oh, speaking of Smite.
Jason Dave Frank, hashtag us.
Yeah.
Because we love your new character.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting for it to come out on the PlayStation.
I recall in my first episode on the Feinics Gate, I might have called somebody out to a game of Smite, and we've yet to hear a response.
Oh, was that Xavier Williams?
Xavier Woods. I believe that was Xavier Woods.
And his little gang. Why did I say Williams?
I don't know.
I'm losing it.
Yeah, Xavier Woods. We called you out. Pick 4. Was it? It's a 5-on-5, right? If I remember.
5-on-5.
Pick 4 of your best up, down, downers. And we'll find 3 more Smite players.
I have 3 Smite players. I have 3 people that they don't really play anymore, but I'm pretty sure I can annoy their asses.
We can bring them out of retirement if
Fernando plays.
I know.
Fernando plays, so we would actually only need 2.
So up, down, down. We're waiting.
Bring it.
Bring it.
You
want some? Come get some.
And then the cats are attacking each other. Tony! So annoying, this cat. Anyways, but yeah, so that challenge is still there. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is coming out on the 29th. Our new Twitch, when I do finally finish setting it up, we will have the links for it on our Podbean, on our Facebook, on our Instagram. We're going to have the link, obviously you can find us through the Twitch. Well, one of the first games that I think we'll probably do is I do have a bunch of games that I've been sitting on because I'm tired all the time.
Yeah, we both have games we've been sitting on.
Yeah, and he just can, through a lot of coercion and things that my friends are doing, is I'm getting Overwatch.
Overwatch Nation all.
I'm joining the Overwatch shit, which is actually funny because he's been trying to get me to do a cosplay from Overwatch, and there's 2 characters that I actually think I'm going to do. We gonna tell them. I don't give a shit. I'll probably do Ash.
Ash and Brigitte.
Brigitte
Lindholm. Rally to me.
Yeah. It's going to be
I will be also be doing Overwatch cosplays. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I'm not going to spill the tea on that just yet.
I'm going to spill mine because I don't give a fuck.
No, you can spill your tea. Well, considering what one of them is, we're going to wait. We're going to wait to see which Overwatch characters Josh Feinics decides to cosplay as.
That's true, because we do have a lot of cosplay coming up.
And then Overwatch has a lot of characters.
It's true, and they have a lot of variations on the different characters.
Every character is oddly unique, and they have their own rivals within the other characters. Now, for those of you that may not be familiar with Overwatch...
I'm not yet. I didn't get the game yet, but I'm working on it.
I think maybe... in the future, perhaps, I don't know, we may do a react episode to some of the cinematics from Overwatch, because I've watched them all and they are so good. So good.
Could be in the future.
It gives you a good idea of the storyline.
I'll do my De Niro right now. Could be. Could be right
possible.
Now. Oh, sweet.
You're good.
Hey, Juggy, what's good, bro?
What's up?
So we're definitely going to be debuting our Twitch very soon. February coming up. The Feinics Gate, this is only the 9th of the month. Obviously, we've already told you that we will not be live on the 23rd, but we will be interacting on our social media pages. And we will be posting up an episode to our Podbean. We just, you don't get to see our pretty faces for a week. So, there's that. But we're going to be coming live to you every single Wednesday.
Yes, AEW is Jericho.
Yes, we were going to bring that up too, but we were going to wait until we do a wrestling episode for it, because we're really talking about what's new for us, what's new for the Gate, and what's going to be really coming up for the Gate in the coming year of 2019, where we basically burn every motherfucker to the ground.
Burn it down.
Ow!
But yeah.
Hi, Kelly. I love you too. Also, guys, if you need to get your asses in shape, you hit up that chick right there that just commented, Kelly. She is awesome. She will get your fucking ass in shape. So shouting out.
So you will get in shape or die trying.
Oh yeah. She will muck. What? And she's fucking beautiful to boot because she does it herself. So go check her out. Get fit with Kelly online. Give her a like, give her a shout. Anybody here who wants us to shout you out on the next Feinics Gate, reach out to us. Let us know. What do you want to hear? What do you want to know? Obviously, Josh is doing his little giveaway with the bottles and the lampies. And
having our viewers pick what beer I review every week.
Yeah, it's true.
And there will also, speaking on that alcohol front, like we said, Long Island Craft Beer Week. All right, the habaneros were repeating on me maybe a little bit.
And we will. I actually was going to talk to you. I do want to go to the chocolate fair that's happening at the end of March at Queens College.
Wow. Getting us to a chocolate fair. As if I don't have you pulling. Let's go to the chocolate fair. Let's see. Who else might be pulling? Let's go to the chocolate fair.
Erin! I love Erin. She thinks like me.
Yeah. It's the only one you've ever liked.
It's the only one that's ever liked me back.
Facts.
The other ones just tolerated my presence or just straight out hated me. So I'm like, you insecure bitches. Twins. There's no incestual thing happening here. Not happening.
My name is not Jamie. Her name is not Cersei.
But I can certainly act like it.
Well, yes, we know you can be, head bitch in charge if necessary.
I am head bitch in charge. Let's not get this twisted, because if there's one thing that the Gate will be promoting a lot this year is how we stand on our own. And we always will. And nothing anybody can throw at us will bring us down.
Nothing will ever stop us from reaching the heights that we want to reach. We are going to rise.
There is a reason why Phoenixes can't die. You can try, and you can capture us, you can even kill us, but we're still going to come back.
To the fact that it's tattooed on my leg.
And
for those that don't know me, on my left calf is 3 phoenix feathers with the phrase, and the phoenix refused to die. It's true. Because we do. We refuse to die.
We do. And
we don't die. We multiply. We babies, kids.
Oh, God. Way to bring it back. And that's Tony, that's Tony's ass in front, if you can't tell. Because like I said, he has to be involved in every single podcast.
Hashtag cat butt.
Hashtag cat butt. But, yeah. So, seriously, guys, there is a possible chance that we will be at Fanfare in February. It's not set in stone yet. That's why we haven't really been talking about it. But for sure, I'm going to be at the 1-year anniversary for Podcast City Network at the end of this month. And you'll be getting all sorts of content from that. So you definitely need to go check that out on our website, on podcastcity.net. There's tons of things coming up. We will advertise your pages for you. So if you got something coming up, hit us up. Let us know. And we will promote the shit out of it for you.
We're all about the cross promotion. It's all about relationships in this business.
It's true. It's true. I mean, shit. Don't forget to check out the Second Rounds NYC at PalCon at the 26th, the 27th, I believe. Yeah. Same time that I'm going to be down in Florida. The boys are going to be in Brooklyn at PalCon. The Florida edition will be with me for the 1-year anniversary. Then February we may be out and about for Fanfare. Then of course it's Valentine's Day. So whatever. And then March will be a big AppleCon for definite. And it's also my birthday.
And St. Patrick's Day.
But my birthday's better.
Facts.
Yeah. Because everybody celebrates St. Patrick's Day. Yes. Meanwhile, everybody should celebrate my birthday. It is a fucking holiday. Kind of.
Yep.
It's Pie Day. I'm born on Pie Day. But don't worry, Dominique. We will not forget to give you a big shout out on the 23rd for your birthday. And if you want us to shout you out for anything, tell us. Tell us. It's 2019. Yep. It's the year of endless possibilities, and we're going to start wrapping it up.
And as much as you love to see these two beautiful faces every week coming at you, there's talks in the works of having guest hosts or guest stars coming on our cast.
There's not talks. It's going to happen. You want to be on the gate.
Well, yeah. If you want to be on the gate and you got something interesting to say, let us know. We'll work it out.
It's true. And we have no problem traveling.
Nope.
Because, we close the gate and travel to another.
Mm-hmm.
But
we teleport.
We fly. We're birds. Birds fly. Gotcha.
Well, I just flew in from New York, and boy, my arm's tired.
On that note, I think we should say goodnight.
I believe we may want to.
I think we should say goodnight. Ladies and germs.
From the Feinics Gate, I am Josh Feinics. This is Jade Feinics. Happy 2019.
And we look forward to having you for the rest of the year and the rest of your lives and everything involved with it. Come join us. Because it's going to be great. And also remember, hit us up on all social media. We got a Podbean, we got Instagram, we got Facebook. We love to hear from you. You want us to shout out your company or your things? Well, not your things, but you know what I mean. You want us to shout out your little thingy things? Let's go. So,
little thingy things.
Peace and hair grease killers. We love you. We later. Bye-bye. Deuces. Deuce. Bye.